Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for the new moon that's occurring on April 27th or April 28th, depending on where you live in the world. We'll take a look at the forecast for each life path number to see how these energies could affect you. This, of course, is a general reading. If you would like your own personal numerology reading that will be much more focused on your own energy and what you're working with, please book some time with me. You can find my information in the description box below. I would love to work with you. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this new moon. Life path number 3, you are going to be working with the vibrations of the 25-7 and the 17-8. So let's talk about the 25-7 first, because this is an energy that can bring in success and accolades and recognition, but it's after some kind of difficulty. Like it's after overcoming some kind of significant challenge, and that can be emotional, physical, spiritual, whatever it may be. But this is a time when you could see those rewards come in from those past efforts. And you might experience at this time some trials and tribulations and some difficulties at this time that are kind of pushing you to focus your energy and follow through, right? So it's kind of like you might gain insight into where it is that needs a little bit more TLC or a little bit more of your attention. And you're meant to focus your energy there and give it that attention that it's asking for, whatever it may be. And it's through that process that you will see the success from those efforts, right? But this is something that someone else can't do for you. This is something that isn't going to just be handed to you. It's through your either inner work or, like let's say that you, I don't know, you haven't been feeling good. So you start a new health regimen that isn't about, again, what you look like, it's about how you feel. And so you start that and you start to see the success from that because you start feeling better, right? Or maybe you're in some kind of an abusive situation and you recognize it, and so you start to move out of it. And you will see the success of that once you are on the other side of it. You see what I'm saying? So this is that kind of energy, but it's going to require you to draw upon your energy, you to focus and follow through in order to get to that point of success or completion. Or again, it could be maybe you were in a dead-end job that was draining you and sucking the life out of you. And so you put in the effort and you applied to other jobs and went through the interviews and got the job, and now you're sitting in the promotion. You see what I'm saying? So it's that kind of energy. There's some kind of success after difficulty, but you are the one that's going to have to make the decisions, focus your energy, follow through in order to reap that success. So it basically comes after a lot of hard work and perseverance. Same thing with overcoming addictions or something like that. Nobody can do that for you. You have to recognize that there's a problem and then, get the assistance and the help that you need and the support that you need, but do the work in order to overcome those addictions. So it's that kind of energy. So you could notice some kind of strong focus on some area of your life that you are moving through or that you have moved through. If it's something that you have moved through, then this new moon could bring a new chapter. Like you were at the point of completion, you're seeing the success of that, you're feeling better, your experience is healthier, and now you're ready to start the next chapter or take a break and then start the next chapter. But that's kind of this energy where you're at. Now, what's really beautiful is, so you have this 25-7 energy that is exactly what I just talked about. But then you're also working with the 17-8. And this is truly one of the most benefic energies to work with, I think, in numerology. It's just such a supportive energy that even if something doesn't go our way, there's still some joy and excitement and success to be found in that, whatever it may be. It's just such a beautiful, benefic energy. And so I love to see this coupled with the 25-7 because really what this says is the emphasis at this time is on those rewards, is on the good fortune, the joy, the reaping what you've sown type of thing. And so, this is a time where you could see money, gifts, advancements, promotions, just finding yourself in a situation that feels better in some area of your life that you've been putting the effort into. It's kind of like this is your time to shine, so to speak. So if you've been, again, working on a project and really putting a lot of energy into it, and you're at that point of completion, you could really see a lot of success come from that at this time, and a lot of recognition that can, again, put the spotlight on you to celebrate you at this time. But it could also be, again, you've moved through something that's been very challenging and, has promoted some kind of growth within you, etc. And now you're at that place where you can kind of sit back, relax, look around at all you've achieved, all that you've accomplished through that journey, through that process. The other thing I would say about this is definitely a period where, you can find the answers to the bigger questions. You just have to ask the questions. And then you have to be willing to have that curiosity and look in the places where those answers could be, right? And be open to what presents to you. This is one of those times where, if you ask yourself the question and you're willing to do that self-reflection and that work, you will find the answer. And as long as you have the open-mindedness and the curiosity, those answers will present, and they might look different than what you expected, but they will give you great insight into not only where you're at in this moment, but where you want to move from here. So beautiful time for greater self-reflection and gaining greater clarity in some area of your life. Beautiful energy here, but it doesn't come without its struggle to get there. But some of you might be on the other side of that at this point, and now you're just reaping the rewards. So I say celebrate the journey that you've been on and those rewards that you're reaping. For those of you who are just kind of starting this journey, know that it will be 100% worth it. So I hope it's a great one. Take care, threes. Bye for now.